they need you too.
All right, Street, there it is, man. My man right there, Carl Reed, said a mouthful. Shout out to everybody, man. We on Hayes Street. We in a new location. Somebody real quick in the chat, let us know where we are. And then we'll see if you're right or not, man. But how you feeling today, man? 75 in the building.
I'm feeling all right, man. I'm feeling all right. Just when they got me on massage.
Better be careful, boy. Robert Kraft might get hot.
Robert, he was in West Palm too, huh? He was up there in West Palm, huh?
They say that boy known coast to coast, LA to Chicago. There's a hint. Ooh, you like what I just did? That Street. Hey, Street, you like what I just did? That Street. Coast to coast, LA to Chicago. There's a hint. Let us know where we are right now on Hayes Street. You know we pull up on anybody corner, plant our flag, and let you know this is Hayes Street, man. So anyway, we got a lot going on, a little bit of time to do it. Thank y'all for coming through, man. This is Hayes Street. I am Coach Hayes. That's my dog over there.
D Street.
That boy in D streets around here. He keep it to the street. So with that being said, we're gonna talk about some of the top unexpected guys that jumped in the transfer portal. I know one just opened up here. I want to say on the 20th or something like that, somewhere around them. But we may pull some names back from December and January. That's okay. But a lot of people jump in there because they believe they can take their talents to another place and play. But I think the unexpected ones are maybe these potential starters or guys who are starters that really contributed to their program. And you like, when their name come up, people like, huh? Like, what? Why? Why are you leaving? That's kind of where I am. You know what I mean? What's your thoughts on the street?
When this stuff first started, man, X have video after video of us talking about money's involved now. This was 3 years or 4 years ago, hey. Money's involved now, so stop trying to make. In a couple of years, you're gonna be done with trying to make sense out of what you're watching. Like some of the stuff you start seeing is not gonna make sense, and it's gonna be money driven. Like you got a quarterback who's thriving, and the transfer portal opens, and boom, the quarterback in the transfer portal. Yeah, once money got involved, it was all bets off. So any unexpected thing, I kind of expected, to be honest with you. I kind of feel for these coaches, even though they're making buku lots of money. Now they're having to earn their goddamn money now. They're having to earn it now.
And they just approved the unlimited transfer, I think today. NCAA ratified, if I'm using that word correctly, basically they have approved it. It was on the table. They have now approved it that unlimited transfers are on the table. So you talking about it got hard for coaches then, it's even harder now. Now, I don't know when it takes place, maybe this season, maybe after the season starts, so it works really in December. That I don't know. But I know it has been approved that you receive unlimited transfers. So just to kind of clarify a little bit, Street, if you don't mind, it used to be one-time transfer for undergraduate, for kids who did not have, or players, excuse me, that did not have their bachelor's degree, their undergraduate degree. You could transfer one time, no harm, no foul. If you became a graduate transfer, meaning you graduated, you could transfer unlimited. Now it's like that across the board. You could be a freshman, go in, transfer out, and transfer here, and transfer there. So we could see potentially kids transfer 4 or 5 times, no harm, no foul each year. Matter of fact, I apologize, Street. We could see a kid transfer. Check, peep game. I'm finna do some, as they like to say, some nasty work right now, Street.
Nasty work.
Nasty work. I'm gonna put in some nasty work. D Streeter, 5-star, 2.0, the highest ever ranked kicker in the land. the highest rank in the land.
Now the sortie, and then how the sortie be.
Yeah. Check it out. I'm finna introduce you, Street. 7-star, because they got 5-star plus. 7-star, first time ever. D Streeter, coming out of high school. He will be going to, tell us, Street, where you going?
Missouri.
All right, season over. It's January. You want to transfer. Talk to us, Slime. Where you going now, Slime?
I'll be taking my talents to the University of Miami.
In January, he's headed to Miami. Wait a minute. The spring ball is here. He ain't like the fact that he threw 75 touchdowns in the spring game. He wanted 80, so he finna transfer again. Where you going, Street?
Coastal Carolina got that bag.
He going to Coastal Carolina. He transferring. He's there all summer. Now August comes right before the season. He don't like his backup, so he finna transfer again. Talk to us.
My mama ain't like the weather there. We headed back to Missouri.
We going back to Missouri. We gonna play the season. He only threw for 9,000 yards and he wanted 10,000. I'm finna transfer again. Talk to me.
Taking our talents to Jackson State. If you don't transfer that many times, it's over.
Bro, he leaving. It's only January, right, of his sophomore year. He done transferred 4 times already. And we just started his sophomore year, dog. This is gonna be nuts, bro. This is gonna be nuts, man. This is gonna be nuts. Anyway, let's kick this thing off. Joshua Steele was right. We are in Chicago at Wrigley Field. I said Medley. At Wrigley Field. I am the only expert of baseball that you know that doesn't watch baseball, and that's why we here. We in the shop, baby. We in Chicago for all of y'all. Appreciate it. The Astros are taking on the Chicago Cubs at 7:40 Eastern Standard in about 12 minutes. So, with that being said, we finna watch it. Y'all see that up there? The hint was up there. Addison and Sheffield, gates 1 and 2. But anyway, man, talk to us, Street, man. What's on your mind, man? You looking?
Somebody say you exhausted your transfers. That was the whole purpose. You can't exhaust them no more, right?
You can't. That's what I'm saying. It's unlimited.
I think here's the crazy part about it. They're actually playing, to me, that they're playing with fire, right? Because they're assuming that these kids won't get a real businessman and take real advantage of this shit. Like they're assuming that Quentin Ewers won't get a real businessman, right? Play 1 year in Texas, play the spring somewhere else, get a bunch of wide receivers to transfer in there, then leave, then go to Alabama. They're assuming that won't happen. Or maybe they're hoping that it happens. This could be ugly work, dog, if somebody really just handled it business. If somebody really took it as business and handled it business-wise, this could really be ugly work. Like, give you an example.
Can I stop you for a quick second? Shut on the Street, who done changed it from nasty work to ugly work. You heard it here first, right here on Hayes Street, baby. Anyway, go ahead. I apologize.
It could be some real ugly work, dog. Julian say,
welcome to the Cross-Eye Podcast, where we see everything on the right side, on the left side, and everything on the left side, on the right side.
God, that's hilarious. You see everything, but we see everything on the left side, on the right side. Hey, listen. Let's take
this. Where our eyes are caught. Hey, our eyes are caught like a pistol, and we ready to shoot.
Let's take our boy Austin Simmons. Austin Simmons emerges, okay. which he probably should be the starter now. You know what I'm saying? But emerges as the starter at Ole Miss, right?
Mm-hmm.
Baseball and football, he balling now.
Baseball now, yep.
Had a great season in football. Jumped in the portal. USC won him out there. He has a USC. Yeah, there was USC coach. You know, USC coach gonna add an extra 10 touchdowns to his shit, extra 800 yards. He gonna get it popping in USC. He get it popping in USC. Now he a junior, got another year, redshirt junior, and he just keeps in the portal and getting bags. Like he succeeds at Ole Miss, he succeeds at USC. And Austin Simmons in his career in Georgia. Like it could really be nasty work, bro. Like if somebody really wanted to handle business, because it's just business. For some reason, we feel like, oh, the morals of that don't sound right. Tell that to a motherfucking kid who woke up in the morning and his coach was gone that recruited him. You know, morals there. So dog,
unless you Lincoln Riley, you take him with you. Lincoln Riley. Now, hold on. That's a point, Street. And I know I'm interrupting you, but that is a good point. Where these coaches, let's look at it. Let's look at Lincoln Riley. Right, because now it's unlimited. So now Lincoln Riley says, I can go get a bigger bag. Let's just say USC in his eyes is a better opportunity, more resources, whatever. And I'm going to take Caleb Williams with me. I'm going to take Mario Edwards with me. Not Edwards. What's the boy named the receiver from Tampa? Mario, the receiver. He would lighten it behind up. But anyway. Yeah, anyway, from Plant.
Chambers.
Mario Chambers?
Mario
come on, fact checkers, get in the chat. But anyway, long story short, he takes Mario, he takes all those people with him, right? So these coaches could do the same thing. Like, Williams, it is Williams, Mario Williams. Thank you.
Mario,
man.
yeah.
P who? Appreciate you. Mario Williams, thank you, guy. He takes the people with him. And you don't have to worry about, did he graduate yet? Because guess what we did see? We saw Coach Prime do that with his sons and with Travis Hunter. He left, went to Colorado, and took people with him. So
nasty work.
Ugly work.
Nasty work. I'm gonna get a shirt and say nasty work across the front.
Ugly work. You got to get. I like ugly work, dog. Because I was just funny. I was talking. Remember, I think I even asked you, and I asked a homeboy of mine. I said, "Dog, where did that come from?" Because it's funny how, phrases get kind of just go on. And I think I saw one of the talking heads said the other day, and I was like, "Dog, this stuff be spreading like wildfire." But anyway, yeah, man. But let's get into some of these names, man. We got 366 in the building. We are simulcasting on my side of the street, on Hayes' side of the street, and on D side of the street. And we're on Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube as well. So we appreciate you guys. And real quick, shout out to Carl Reed and what he said. Before we get into some of these names, it is important, Street, that you know what the F you're doing, dog. You jump in this portal because you're not playing. It's a mirror in your house, at the training facility. You can go to Walmart and use theirs for free, but you better look in it. You better look in the mirror and really say who you are. Ask who you really are. What do you think your value is to these people? Because here's what I'm going to tell you.
Right.
I was watching Nightcap. I was watching our rival because I think we better than Nightcap. Ocho and Shannon got to come see us.
He done made up a rival. People was going against Caneville last week. Caneville versus these guys. Who the fuck said we was versus y'all? Just making up stuff.
Guess what? Ocho Cinco, you in trouble. And Shay, you definitely in trouble. But anyway, I was watching the enemy because in order to beat the enemy, you got to know your enemy. So I was watching them. And they were talking about value. And they were talking about people putting a value on themselves. But he said you have to ask yourself, you can value yourself whatever you want. The problem is, do other people value you the same? So you can say you are worth, let's just on a 100-point scale, I'm worth 100, the highest you can get, right?
Uh-huh.
But if nobody's buying, are you truly worth 100?
Right.
If people are consistently offering you 60, then that's probably your value in the
Right.
marketplace. And so that's the same thing as I look in this portal with almost 2,000 kids in this portal or young adults in this portal. What is your value to another team? And I would say 90% of these players were probably at the school they belong to because they wouldn't be sitting in here forever. Most of these kids are sitting or are at the school or were recruited at the level in which they belong to, or they will go lower. But go ahead, Street, talk to us.
No, no. What do you mean? Clarify what you're saying.
All right. So I'll take a young man. Let's look at all right, the latest one to enter the portal, the latest young man to enter the portal. Let's just take the latest guy. All right, the latest person to enter the portal is Chris Hardy. Chris Hardy is 6'2", 270-pound edge, and he goes to Jacksonville State University in Alabama. All right.
Okay.
He has entered the portal. Where he has no stars, nothing. He came in 2019. He's in 2024. He's been at Jackson State since he left high school. So when you leave the portal, if you're not happy where you are, to me, he's a kid that needs to go down. I don't know what his college stats are, but he's a kid that if he wants to play, he's got to go down. Nobody higher is going to pick him up.
Right. Right. I think most kids that jump in the portal probably should go down because at this point it's about opportunity, or either you're that guy with that team with you and y'all are just chasing money bags. Like so yeah, because most of the guys, the reason they're entering the portal now is a defect or for the most part something's not right. So at this point it's about opportunity. Correct. And when I say go down, go down when we're talking about labels or brands in schools, but it's about opportunity at this point. You think Travis, like I told everybody out of high school, Travis Hunter flips from Florida State, goes to Jackson State. Oh man, he messing with his drafts. No, he not. Travis Hunter can play. Travis Hunter can play whether he at Jackson State. It don't matter. Fam, Albany State, Travis Hunter could be at the Miami Garden Ravens. It was gonna get drafted.
Right.
Yeah.
And so to your point, right? That some players have it, some got to work to get it. I remember telling my players that all the time. Some of you have it, some of y'all have to work to get it. There are some players who have phenomenal ability and they don't have to work at it. It's easy for them. That doesn't mean they don't put in work, but they don't have to work at it. I hope that makes sense. However, there are some players who play, you meet all the measurables, but you don't have the athleticism. So you look at it and you say to yourself, okay, well, what's the deal? I'm going to take, for example, the first Power 5 kid, the latest Power 5 kid to enter the portal is Jack Nickel, a tight end from Michigan State, right? Let me see his college stats. I just want to see where he lands. He's a 4-year guy. I mean, he's been there 3 years. Let's see his stats. He has none. He's 0 stats, been at Michigan State, 6'4", 245 pounds, from Milton, Georgia. All right. Cool. But you have none. He's a guy probably looking for an opportunity. I'm not saying he won't maybe go to an equivalent school, but he has to be honest with himself and say, you know what, maybe it's time that I go down to maybe a G5 or maybe even a D2. I don't know him personally. I'm just using him as an example. And I think that's the problem with the transfer portal and a lot of these players, that you think you're better than you are. and you're not. I'm not saying he isn't. I don't know him. I just used him as the first Power 5, the latest enter in the portal, but as a first Power 5.
Right.
See what I'm saying?
Right.
So let's get into this list, dog. Do you got some names, man? We'll say 10. Let's knock 10 of them out, man.
10?
10 unexpected players. So what does that mean? Unexpected. And you can either add to it, agree, disagree, put your own twist. When I say unexpected, we're talking about guys who, and I'll take the low-hanging fruit right now, guys who were major contributors to their program and decided to leave. I don't care why they left. That's not what we're really talking about. We're just talking about, oh my God, they're unexpected. Like, and the low-hanging fruit right now is Dylan Edwards from Colorado. Right? He was the major yeah, unexpected. Major player, major contributor. Bro, part of the family of the head coach, in essence, right?
Real family, not just recruiting family.
Right. So it jumps in the portal. That's the low-hanging fruit. So we could check him out the box. That's what I mean when I say unexpected. So I went first. You go ahead. I got one. No particular order. Do you agree with what we're talking about? So people kind of know our standard, what we're saying?
Do I agree with it?
My definition of unexpected, I'm saying.
I think unexpected can come a lot of ways. I think Caleb Downs was unexpected.
Ooh, stop it, street. God damn, I knocked that off my list.
Didn't Caleb Downs catch the goddamn immaculate reception versus Auburn?
Yeah,
wasn't that? Huh? Yeah.
Caleb Downs?
Who caught the pass from in the corner from? I know the comment section. They're coming.
Caleb Downs was the safety.
Caleb Downs was safety. Right. Yeah, I'm thinking about the wide receiver. Yeah, but Caleb Downs jumping in going to Ohio State is unexpected. Isaiah Bond. Did Isaiah Bond jump in the portal, Luke?
He at Texas right now, killing them.
Right. I knew both of them was in the portal.
Yeah.
But no, Caleb Downs caught me off guard.
It did catch me off guard. Even though they had a coaching change, I did not expect him to leave because he was a freshman. So because he was a freshman, in my mind, I'm like, all right, he probably waited out with Kalen DeBoer, the new coach from Washington. Right? Not champion, but, got in the natty. So I thought he might wait it out. If it didn't go great, he would leave after year 2. But that dude jumped in to an Ohio State who we know they loaded with talent. They just couldn't get over the hump. And he jumped in early. He was the number 1 player, the top player coming out in the draft, man.
Right.
That's interesting. All right, I'm going to go with my first one.
Your second one, ain't it? Goddamn.
Oh, I'm sorry, my second one.
So you're going with your second. So people just jumping in here. Your second unexpected guy to jump in the portal, right?
My second unexpected guy to jump in the portal. Quinshon Judkins from Ole Miss.
Right.
Threw me off.
15. Yeah. Footballville top 15 running back. Talk to me.
Again, at a program, major contributor, major yardage, major stats, right? I think he's 1,000-yard back. I may be wrong. I'm not close to it. I got to get my Twitter fingers right. And let me see here. I should have pulled this up, huh? Coach Hayes tripping. Yes. Set a school record with 1,567 rushing yards and 16 rushing touchdowns. And he jumps in the portal. Now, again, I'm not saying why. That was his freshman year. He did that.
Right.
The second year he played at Ole Miss, he had basically 1,158 yards and 17 touchdowns. So
jumped in the portal.
Productive is all get out, right? Productive is all get out. and he's gone. Now, we're not talking about why they left. I get it. People will say, "Oh, he left because whatever." That's not really where we're going with the show today. But we could y'all could definitely talk about it in the chat. Excuse me. Shout out to Big Groove, man.
Yeah.
Hey, can we give Groove a round of applause, man? Because he is that baby's pappy. Shout out to Groove, man, for being a dad, man. Shout out to Groove, man.
Big Groove.
And shout out to also slap his face right quick. Just
I thought we were gonna have to recruit Big Groove last week, man. When Kane fan was acting, man, we were about to bring Big Groove in on, man.
Yeah.
We need number one Mario hater. We about to bring in Big Groove. Big Groove, he tried me one more time, Big Groove. We recruiting you, dog. All right.
Ooh.
He tried me one more time. We're recruiting you, dog, and it's just gonna be hate.
Yo,
It's gonna be hate street. It's gonna be hate street in Caneville.
Hate Street. I love it. Hate Street. They call me Coach Hates. But anyway, shout out to Groove, man. Oh, and Shad. Shad 1419. Let's clap it up, my dog. He that baby pappy. Let's go. I just want to make sure I gave them boys some love, man. Shout out to them guys, man. But anyhow, yeah, I say Krishan Junkins, man, throws me off because I'm like, dang, I did not see that one coming. All right, who you got?
You see that coming, dog?
I didn't, dog. I didn't.
You follow Krishan Junkins?
I did, because he was on my fantasy. Shout out to the shameless plug. He was on my college fantasy. Yeah, dog. Yeah. Come on. I'm finna work that. So shout out to him. And so that if you're interested in college fantasy football, make sure you holler at us. Pay attention here over the summer. We'll have it up. You can definitely join it. And trust me, if you've never done it, you will watch college football in a total different light. You'll be up to 2:30 in the morning trying to see who playing them 2:00 games. Because you need to, because think about it, you be 10 points off from beating somebody, and that game don't come on till 11:40 Eastern, but it doggone be 7:30 West Coast time or some craziness. But anyhow, yeah. All right, what's your thoughts, bro?
6'4", 185 pounds as a freshman, threw for 485 yards, 4 touchdowns, 3 interceptions, and a 23 quarterback rating. And still, I believe Jaden Rashada jumping in the transfer portal kind of shocked me. For numerous reasons. I mean, after that nasty work that got him to Arizona State, after all that nasty work that got him there, committing to Miami, not jumping into all the recruits text group, he was the only one not in there. They said they knew he was going to decommit. He decommits, goes to Florida for $50 million, whatever crazy goddamn offer they offered him. And then tell Florida, hey, man, we don't like the weather here. Y'all either let us out of this or we're going to scream. Jumps back in the transfer portal or whatever you call it, recruit portal, whatever the hell he was in, and then end up at Arizona State. Goes to Arizona State, starts a few games, throws a few passes. And after all of that, if it's somebody I said that was going to stay clear away from the transfer portal, I would have said it was Jaden Rashada. But Jaden Rashada got them dogs. Got them dogs running his business over there. Jaden Rashada like, nah, bro. Nah, bro. We finna squeeze this limit.
Yeah. And here's the thing about Jaden Rashada. After all of that, I'm going to just say messiness. You would think he would go to a place like Arizona State. They had a decent receiver in Badger, who is now in the portal, of course. But I thought that would have been a nice, quiet place for him to kind of reap. Right, it would be quiet, but a quiet win, like, low expectations, right? They're not looking for a natty. They might not even looking for a conference championship, but he could go in there and kill you with 1,000 cuts. He can go in there and work through. Now, he played, I think he ended up getting hurt that year, last year, but still come in and play. But he's a kid, and I got, for lack of a better term, I can't think of one. I don't want to say it. Well, I'm saying it. Them damaged goods, right? And when I say that, meaning has baggage, I guess is the right way to say it. All of that went on with the Florida, the Miami, that is to that, and then ends up at Arizona State, right? And then he's coming back out. And these coaches get funky, baby. We just saw Hugh Freeze talk about that with Commander McClain. His old hypocrite behind. But anyway.
What?
Jaden, you heard that, man. Hugh Freeze talking about I don't like guys with character issues, and you around here.
Oh, yeah, man.
Call the escort service. Right, call the escort service 12 times on the school phone. But you don't want listen. Ain't illegal. We talking about he missed some practices. You don't use a school phone to call. Ain't like you used it one time. Oh, dang, I made a mistake. I had the wrong phone. You did it 12 times, bro. But anyway, neither here nor there.
Ain't nobody counting.
Until they do that audit, somebody counting.
Ain't nobody counting.
Until they do that audit. All right. My next one. Since you brought up the name Jaden, I'm going with the hometown hero, Jaden Wayne. Highly upset yesterday.
Really?
I was super shocked when you told me that right before we went on live. I actually was pissed. I was swinging my hands in the air like Cuban Gooding Jr. and Boys in the Hood.
What was so shocking about Wayne?
Let me out, Street. Let me out.
Man, nigga, them fools don't smoke your cousin. You acting like little bitch right now.
Let me out.
Smoke your cousin.
Let me out, Street. Let me out. Let me out. Nah, I was mad.
You see the respect. You see they still put him and let him out, right?
Yeah, they let him out.
Right.
Because they knew he was gonna tell if they got in trouble. He was gonna tell. So man, let that fool out, man. He gonna tell anyway, man.
And we ain't here riding for your cousin.
And we here riding for you. We still roll after you got out.
Right.
Hey, ain't that them fools right there? Yeah, that's dumb.
Fool, smoke your cousin. Man, let me out, man. Cuz gonna be all right.
What Cube say? Yep. Hey, that was one of the hardest 6-folds ever. That one and the green one that he had. And today was a good day. Boy, that thing was clean. All right. Why I'm upset? I thought this kid grew on me. He really did. Coming out of IMG, I remember looking at his tape. I broke him down in the WRE. I watched his tape from, I believe, from the state of Washington or Oregon, Washington. And then he ended up going to IMG. And I think as he grew, his game grew. And then we watched him kind of his first year at Miami a little bit, feeling his way. And then in the spring game, I watched him blossom a little bit. And I was really excited watching this cat. His hands were good, his speed, his movement, his body control. I was like, okay, he's growing. I'm not saying that he was going to be, to come in and do what Ruben Bain, in essence, was doing. But I thought that he fit into the rotation, especially with Nigel Lee Kelly leaving. Especially when Nigel Lee Kelly left, that even boosted him up even more, right? And that's what threw me off, man, about him.
It kind of opened, right. That didn't even cross my mind. It kind of opened a spot for him, and then he gone.
Yeah, that one hurt that one hurt my heart right there, man. So
hurt your heart, dog. You knew Jay. Oh, you kind of close to Jaden Wayne, them, huh?
Not necessarily. Me and Pops, we Twitter and we talk football a little bit here and there on the back end. But no, I just saw a kid I thought that could really contribute to Miami. And he was growing, right? He's getting coached by a gold jacket, coach, and Jason Taylor. They were very similar, right? Long, lanky guys. You know what I mean?
Right.
And so forth. And so Ham says Lightfoot is better than Wayne. I wouldn't dispute that. Whether you can look at it however you choose. I'm just looking at a good piece to the puzzle. That's all I was saying.
I don't know if you could say that, bro. If we ain't seen.
That's why I just said that. That's why I said what I said. Yeah.
like we seen Jaden Wayne like tackle people versus Virginia in the overtime game.
Right.
saw Lightfoot getting cussed out by Jason Taylor at practice the other day. It's just getting stolen for Lightfoot. You feel me?
Right. So that's why I said when I replied, that's why I said if you feel that way and just kind of left it open. But I still think he was a good piece in there, man. All right, what's your next one, bro?
Man, we got so many of them, bro.
If you take it, I'm be mad at you, dog.
Nah, you don't got this one.
Lucius Leftfoot.
Penny Boom.
I don't know who that is.
Right. Penny Boom is the big back that left. The big back that left Toledo and transferred to Louisville. Rushed for 1,400 yards, 15 touchdowns.
That's his name. I didn't know his name. I know the body, but I didn't remember his name. Right. Yes. Right. So we did a special on running backs the other night, and we left Penny Boone out because he had already transferred from Toledo to Louisville. And we went over all the running backs, Neal and Ollie Gordon and Martinez. And the next day, Penny Boone jumped back in the transfer portal. The next day, Penny Boone jumped back in the transfer portal. Now he in the portal from Louisville. Man. And he had how many? 1,400? 1,400?
15 touchdowns, 1,400 yards. Named 2023 MAC Offensive Player of the Year, bro. He out there in them streets. I don't know what it is about him. You would think somebody like that to be off the market, right? And I know Chaney didn't come to Louisville and just knock him out the way. Maybe something going on there. What you think, Hayes?
Yeah, you know what? I don't know a lot, but I do remember him. And I do remember his running style. But again, that room may get thick. And I know we're not necessarily talking about why they're leaving more than the unexpectedness or the surprising of them leaving. But yeah, I guess that would throw you off, man. Because Louisville had a nice run attack. 1,400 it's not that easy. 1,000 ain't that easy, man, especially the way they rotate backs. And you have to remember this. Backs don't get the carries like they used to, right? 100-yard game for a running back used to be like the gold standard. Now, the top backs in football, if they averaging 80 yards, 75 yards a game, that's like, okay, you're pretty good. You know what I mean? And then you had that one breakout where you put up 150, 180. But then if you're kind of averaging that 175 yards, 80 yards, 100 used to be the gold standard, but they're also not getting as many carries as well as, like, think about it. You got running backs now walk out a game with 10 carries because they rotate the backs way more than just the 1 and 2. And you used to get 20 carries, 22 carries a game. Now you're getting half that. So that's way different, man. Way different. So 1,000 yards is a feat, bro, in today's football.
1,000, even at the MAC division, even at the MAC level.
Yeah, because especially at the lower levels, they like to throw the ball around the yard, man. They really do like to throw the ball around the yard.
Let's see.
Yeah, big old dude.
6'1", 242, baby. What you talking about?
Look at this. Skeet. Get some. Oh, my bad. I thought I was doing WRE.
What are we talking about, boy? 6'1", 242. He done jumped in the portal twice, so you know he probably about 260 now, hey. He about he ain't been doing nothing. He ain't been working out or nothing. He probably a good 265, 260. Walking around.
Yeah, that boy eating good. That boy at Golden Corral twice a week.
He got a little NIL money in his pocket. He ain't doing no workout.
Yeah, that boy
got ran down, boy. Who put that on the highlight tape? That boy got ran down, hey? Who put that on the highlight tape?
Don't put that on the highlight tape. Don't put it. And he fumbled. Look like he fumbled too.
Wait a minute, man.
Hey, I'm gonna give y'all a highlight secret. Hold on, Street. I'm gonna give you a highlight secret for free. Pause it right there for a second. anytime they cut the tape, as soon as they get tackled, they usually fumbled the ball.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
a highlight.
Yeah.
Let's see. Let's see.
Oh, he had that ball now. Oh, no, he fumbled now.
He fumbled that.
That his highlight. That highlight should be on.
Bro, that's nasty. That's nasty work.
That's number two. That's number two highlight. That should be on his highlight tape. He got flip plays.
That's ugly work. That's ugly work right there. That ain't nasty work. That's ugly work, bro.
Hold up, man. Let's see if he redeemed himself, dog. Maybe he ran 2 over on the next play or something like that. He scored a touchdown on that play. Okay.
That's ugly work.
But I think he bigger than that now. I seen him recently, man. That way chunky. There you go. That was a game way doing the middle of the season.
Hey, coach, I go back through the line, coach. I'm hungry.
Dog, when we was in the military, we had skinny Marines right in boot camp. Mm-hmm. We used to call them, they were double ration recruits. They used to get to eat twice.
Damn.
They used to get to go through the line twice. Dog, you want to get into some winners and losers in schools?
We can, if I could do my last one, if you don't mind. Because I think this is going to be big.
Right.
Dylan Gabriel shocked me.
Uh-oh.
And the reason he shocked me, Street, knowing he came from UCF, went on over to Oklahoma, right? And I thought he was in a good spot at Oklahoma. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. And then goes to Oregon. Now we all know Oregon lost their quarterback in Lord have mercy. That was my honorable mention. I can't believe he left was TVD. But Lord have mercy. What's the kid name from Oregon? From Auburn. Auburn, Oregon. Bo Nix. So we know Bo Nix left. Bo Nix left. Yeah, so he left. And so they had to kind of replace him, but I still was shocked that he left in that sense, man. So I'm just looking at that. And Dylan Gabriel kind of fooled me a little bit because I'm looking at his stuff here. Dylan Gabriel put up 3,600 yards last year, which was pretty good, pretty average. I mean, that's what he did. He got hurt at UCF, we know that. But on average, he's a 3,600 yard passer. UCF as a freshman, 3,600 yards. Sophomore at UCF, 3,500 yards. Got hurt in 21. He only put up 814, but he only played in 3 games. Right? Think about it. In 3 games, this dude put up 814 yards in 3 games. Then he goes to Oklahoma, 3,100. And then last year, he put up 3,600. So, I mean, with only 266 passes. That's big. That's the highest he passed. So that's pretty big because we've seen some people throw for 400 attempts with 3,600 yards. So I'm saying that to me, that's a great thing. And it kind of shocked me that he left, man, because I think Oklahoma should have a pretty decent team this year.
Do we know why he left?
Must be the money. That boy started in Orlando. That boy went to the Midwest. That boy now out west. He out there.
Must be the money.
It is. All right, talk to it. You say you want to say some winners and losers?
Yeah, man. Let's get into some winners and losers, man. Who your biggest loser, bro? And we'll do the winner second.
Street. Don't do that.
I tried to do it. I tried. I tried to do it, though. Who's your biggest loser, dog?
The biggest loser as a team right now? Who's taking the biggest loss?
Yeah. Why is this hard for you? What do you mean?
Stop trying to set me up, dog.
Don't do
it.
Who your biggest losers, dog? I'm going through this boy X Twitter, boy. This boy X tweet 10 times a day.
I'm not doing it, Streeter. I'm not doing it.
Who you being loser, dog? Talk to me.
Come on, dog. You right now?
Right today, right now. What the fuck? Hey, chat. Y'all in the comment section. What's going on with Hayes right now, man? What's his problem? Am I talking English? Am I talking Spanish or something?
Okay, how about this? How about this, Street? How about this? I know I'm being petty. How about this? You write yours down. I'll write mine down. We show it at the same time.
Huh?
You write yours down. I'll write mine down. We show it at the same time.
Who the hell told you I got papers and pencils over here?
Man, because you G-Streeter, man. I know you got paper. You ready?
Why we got to do all this, dog? You want me to go first? You want me to go first?
Yeah, go ahead.
Huh?
Yeah, go ahead. Because I know you're not going to do it.
Wait up, dog. I just saw a name on here, dog, that neither one of us hit. Henry Parrish did kind of catch us off guard, even though we had him on our transfer portal list. But that was behind in our 5 villains. Henry Parrish did kind of catch us off guard. He's at Ole Miss too.
And went back. Coach. I'm back.
That boy went back. Over there with his homeboy.
Cuz, bro. Okay. Look at that. Somebody just texted me. Talking about, man, tighten up, coach. They just texted me. They're watching the show. Appreciate y'all, man.
One of my biggest losers is actually Louisville, bro.
Okay, you said one of. All right, so let's talk about it.
They lost Louisville. Yeah. Huh?
You ain't say who the biggest loser was. You said one of.
One of my biggest losers. Oh, I asked you who was your biggest loser?
Yes. You didn't say who was one of. You said who was the biggest loser.
Y'all heard him in the chat. He said yes. No Diddy.
Yes.
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 No Diddy. I sounded
but Louisville. Louisville lost a lot.
I sounded friendly when I said yes. I sounded friendly or something?
Yes. I don't know what you sounded like, but I heard that yes. Yes. Louisville has lost linebacker Jalen Alderman. 31 solo tackles, a sack last year. I think he's 62 solo tackles, 1.5 sacks. They lost Jermaine Lowell, Penny Boone, Wesley Walker, and Ruben Unach, and Luke Burgess. They lost some defensive starters, some O-line depth. So Louisville, people talking about the checks bouncing at Louisville. I don't think the checks. Louisville had big bags over there, bro, for a while. I don't think the checks bouncing. But yeah, bro. I mean, I think Louisville, man. They lost 2 defensive starters, some O-line depth. I think Louisville is one of the bigger losses.
Okay. All right, I'll give you one of mine, and then maybe we'll see what the deal is. I'll give you one of mine.
We'll talk about that one because that one kind of significant. I think that one is on both sides, winners and losers. I think so.
Okay. And the funny thing is, we both know it ain't said a word. All right, so here we go. That means, guess what? It's obvious.
It's a lot of movement going on. There's a lot of motion. Big Dog got a lot of motion over there.
Smooth said, I'm scared to get canceled. Well, my biggest loser is Alabama. Huh? Y'all lost Nick Saban. How about that, Smooth? Huh?
Smooth.
How about that, Smooth?
We're over here tap dancing.
I'm just messing with you. All right. One of the losers in mine is Arizona State. Not because of, I believe, Jaden Rashada, and also I believe the receiver, which I brought up earlier in Badger. I remember watching their games. I saw Badger play. Badger can play. And for that coach to just get over there, unfortunately, he's losing his key players, his starters, his difference makers, the guys that made the team go. They didn't do well. But those were maybe the pieces that you could build around, right? Those were foundational pieces. You have a young Jaden Rashada, right? Badger, and so forth and so on. And that's what's going to hurt when we talk about transfer portal. Cole Pepper, what's up, baby? That's going to hurt right there in the transfer portal when you have coaches who are not the blue blood programs, who are not the Michigans, the Ohio States, the Clemsons. I'm even throw Miami's and the Georgias, the Alabamas, the US. They have a nucleus. But when you have teams like Arizona States, the Arizonas, so forth and so on, when you have a piece and somebody plucks it out, now it's like, every time I get one, big bank take little bank. And therein lies a problem. But like I said, Arizona State, I think, lost a lot. They lost in that piece because they lost some real critical guys. Their tight end as well. He's going. Bryce Pierre is going as well, man. So I think Arizona. Now, drum roll, please. Let's get this thing in. I ain't got time to play with you, street.
Now listen. We don't. So you gonna do the biggest loser? The last biggest loser?
You got no choice.
Yeah, we got 53 minutes. No, real talk. Drum roll, please. Run it.
Colorado, damn it. I can't help it, dog. Come on. You done lost the cornerback and Kamani. You done lost 3 running backs in this class. Three running backs. Yeah, they lost Wilkerson just today, Dylan Edwards today, Alton McCaskill today, and I'm just talking about this class, and Hankerson. They lost Hankerson earlier to Oregon State. So all 4 of their running backs are gone. So what they have right now is Charlie Offerdahl, an incoming freshman, which he's there early, Michael Welch, who can play. We're not disputing that he can't play. But now depth becomes an issue, and they just picked up Dalen Hayden from Ohio State that played some. He played at Ohio State, got some decent yards, but he wasn't the featured guy. And I think his departure was because Quashon Judkins from Ole Miss comes to Ohio State, which kind of keeps him buried down in the depth chart. So I understand why he left. I'm not surprised. That's why he's not on the list. But Colorado running back, knowing that they had issues with their running game last year, and these guys would have been a nice running back room of guys with the experience. They understand the culture. They know what Coach Prime looks. And all 4 of those guys are gone. And now you're down to a true freshman. Well, I'm sorry. You got Dalen Hayden, who's committed. A true freshman in Michael Welch. And then Charlie Offerdahl, who I believe is a walk-on. So that's where they are today. I don't know where they're going to be tomorrow when people decommit. I don't know. But I know right now where I am as of today, April 23rd, that's huge right there. That's big. And they also lost some other pieces. Mm-hmm.
It's Jamal Mateo with the tight end and transfer from Cincinnati. You brought him up?
No, that's a big tight end that's got experience from Cincinnati that that should have been able to help. He from Miami, actually. Big old cat, man, from Cincinnati that transferred in January, already going.
Savion Washington was a starting offensive lineman.
Started last year. Yeah. He left.
Dylan Edwards, he lost both of the running backs. If you ask Prime said, what we losing? We need to pull that video up. What we losing? If you ask Prime, but no,
if people don't say that Dylan Edwards and Savion Washington doesn't hurt, bro, that's tripping. Y'all tripping. That hurt.
But listen, I don't know if we're going to get into the winners. You know what I'm saying? But here's the crazy thing: Colorado is on both sides of this. Like the biggest loser and biggest winner. If you start looking at some of the schools that have won and lost in the transfer portal.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we just talked about who they lost, but they also brought in Pittsburgh edge transfer, Dayon Hayes, Ohio D lineman transfer, Rayon Buell, Texas O-lineman, Peyton Kirkland, Ohio State running back, Dalen Hayden. So I think what we're seeing is nasty work at Colorado. I mean, just a lot of action, a lot of action in the transfer portal is what we're seeing with Colorado. Kind of like Florida State. Remember Michigan State 2 years ago? 40 players in and out. Nasty work. Boys was playing for a playoff spot. Florida State, nasty work. 20 players in the transfer portal. Boys go 12-0. I think 5 years from now, we're going to look back and if this doesn't change, the guys that can work the transfer portal are going to be the schools that win.
And it's a money grab, and that's the thing. And to your point, that's the big bank take little bank. The top players in the transfer portal, they may show their head at a smaller school. We just saw it. Jahmyr Gibbs, he went to Georgia Tech. May not be highly touted coming out of high school. Goes to Georgia Tech. He shows some skill. Guess what? Bama say, come roll with the Tide, baby. You ain't got a chance. Come on and roll with the Tide. And so you're going to see big bank take little bank. You're going to see where the bigger schools, maybe with the bigger NIL deals, the bigger collectives, come and start pluck selected players from, they still could be Power 5 or Power 4 schools, but they have emerged as a good player. They may not have been on their radar as high school guys, but they turned into somebody. And they're going to come take them, i.e., Jahmyr Gibbs, like I was saying. Probably, I don't know what his rating was coming out of high school. Probably wasn't high, right? Probably was decent. Goes to Georgia Tech. Shit, they like, man, we need a running back, bro. Let me see who around here got running back. Oh, Georgia Tech. They ain't gonna put up much of a fight. Give me that purse, homeboy, right? And they go snatch it.
Get it up.
Yeah. So that's what I'm looking at. And I think you're right. It will be that way, but you'll start seeing smaller programs like the Colorados, the Vanderbilts getting plucked to death. You get one of them kids in Vanderbilt, he's gonna get snatched out of there. You know, what will be another? Are we talking about a Power 4, Power 5 program? Right. Those guys are gonna get snatched out of there to the bigger schools. And to even what Coach Prime said, now you're gonna start seeing the back and forth between twos.
Right.
That's what you're gonna start seeing. But anyway, that's where I am, man. So yeah, biggest loser, biggest winner. Colorado Buffs.
Nasty work.
Ugly word.
Speaking of the Colorado Buffs, though, I got a nasty. I got an aimless plug.
Aimless? All right. Go ahead.
Aimless.
Oh, I thought you were trying to be funny. My bad. Okay, yeah. Go ahead.
Shameless plug. Shout out the street there, man. Footballville. Shout out to Footballville sponsoring Deion Primetime Got Talent. You know what I'm saying? It's sponsored by Footballville. Shout out to Footballville sponsor. Footballville, man. Sponsoring Primetime Talent.
Up, man, so we can see it.
You see that? You see that? This ain't something I made in my basement. Look at me. I'm blowing up the wrong thing. I'm over here blowing us up. This ain't something I made in my basement. It ain't working, Hayes.
Well, I'm gonna make it full screen so we can make it a little bit bigger. We can still talk. Go ahead.
Nah. You see, this ain't something I made in my basement. I done blew up the wrong screen. Nah, man. We've been doing work with Deion, man. Me and my partner's been doing a lot of work with Colorado and Deion, them helping them out over there. And we sponsoring their Prime Guy Talent show over there. So you see right there, man. Prime posted this today. Shadur posted it yesterday. Okay. So, man, shout out for all y'all. I think we Deion haters, bro. I wouldn't be hanging with Hayes if he was a Deion hater. He's just kind of hard on him.
My bad. I didn't mean to take it off. I'm trying to do this. Go ahead.
Now, you good. Oh. Let me see. You got to own see how? For everybody that's new in here, dog. Every day at the end of the day, we do an own see how. Like, man, own see how. Yeah, I know it's some Ebonics. Own see how. Like own see how Coach Hayes' mama can lift up the back of a Volkswagen. I don't see how. That's an example.
Boo. No, that's a your mama joke.
I
Yeah,
don't see
your
how.
mama.
We do an I don't see how every day. So you got an I don't see how, Hayes?
I got one. Check the back channel. And for the last 2 days, I've been doing it. Your mama. We just have fun with it, man. Just lighten up the mood. 619 people in the building. Appreciate it. Hit the like, share, and subscribe button on my side of the street as we dual stream this thing, or D-Stride side of the street. I was getting tongue tied. All right. So if you're on one channel, do me a favor, switch over right now to our channel and then hit the subscribe. That's what I'm saying. Just and just do it, make it like that. But we just have fun with it. Real quick, while he pulling that up. Hold on, before I'm gonna give you a little preface to this. But before I do that, man, check us out. We got prime time talk coming up right about 8:30 in about 8 minutes. That's where I got my They Call Me Coach Hayes. Coach Hates shirt. We're gonna definitely talk about what's going on in Booth Nation. All right, go ahead.
Coach Hates.
Real quick before you press play. This dude right here is the ultimate tinfoil hat guy of all times. This guy right here.
What are you talking about?
Hold on, rewind it to the beginning, selector. This guy right here is the ultimate tinfoil hat guy. He's in Costco, I believe, and he's buying some chickens. Watch what he does.
You know who I am. I don't want any trouble. I got 5 chickens. I don't want any LED on them. None. Scan my shirt 5 times, buddy. 5 times.
I need the Costco card.
That's a regular credit card.
I need the Costco
Okay, hold on. I got one.
I don't know.
Here you go. I don't want to charge it on this card. I want to put it on this one. Scan it.
Yeah,
I think he's a TikToker. I think he's a TikToker.
Scan it.
I did.
Okay. Done. You know who I am. I don't want any
this
trouble.
dude a straight
What's
fool.
going on, Hayes? What's going on?
The dude said he don't want any LED lights on his chickens, right? Like the little, you know how you get the little scanner gun and they put the little light on there to scan the barcode. So this fool done went and made a barcode, a shirt with the same barcode on it, so the light don't go on his chicken, and they got to scan his shirt.
What?
Yeah.
Somebody in the back said he must be a TikToker or something.
Yeah. Look at the guy with the blue phone looking at him right now. Like, this guy's an idiot. But can I say that?
I got 5 chickens. I don't want any LED on them. None. Scan my shirt 5 times, buddy. 5 times.
I need the Costco card.
That's the barcode to the chickens on his shirt.
That's a regular.
He paid more for the damn shirt than he did the chicken. Man, I don't see how.
I don't see how, dog. Guess what? What's even better? All you got to do is take the label off and they can scan the label.
Nah, he must be a TikToker or something.
He might be.
He creating content, giving us content to create content.
Be honest with you, I wouldn't sell it to him. If that was me, I wouldn't. I wouldn't sell it to him.
Why?
Because I'm gonna show him I'm a bigger joke than him.
Listen, I don't see how. Let me see if I can make this bigger.
Or, real quick, Street, or I would change the barcodes on the chicken so his shirt be wrong.
What?
I would change the little barcode that's on the chicken. I would change the barcode and so his shirt be wrong.
You doing the most, dog.
He doing the most. Want me to scan his shirt. But anyway, I'm just having fun with it. Go ahead, dog. Talk to it. What you got for us?
He had to take some time to do that too, dog.
That's why you're never too old to learn new things. So all y'all young folks talking about, I don't know how to do computer. That old mother love out there with a scan shirt on, running skits and stuff, getting paid.
Yeah, that's a bit much, though. You think he got more t-shirts?
Bro, I don't know, bro.
Huh?
I have no idea, bro.
Okay, so look, I don't see how. Let me see. I think I got a bigger version of this.
While he's doing that, we at Wrigley Field right now watching the Cubs versus the Astros. I don't know who's up right now. It started about 40 minutes ago, 30 minutes ago. And we in Chicago right now on Hayes Street. So we down here right now. Check it out. Wherever you ready, dog. We ready.
Let me see if I can make this bigger, man. That's actually big enough, huh?
Yeah, what you looking to do?
I don't see how this dude say Uncle Luke, Street, and X. They blocked me from stating my opinion, so I created a space where we all can state our own opinions without being censored. Caneville is dumb Twitter, and he created a Caneville Twitter. He got the little Caneville. Oh, what? Hey, this dude actually tweet. So this dude actually made this dog, took his time out his day. They blocked me for stating my opinion, so I created a space where we all can state our opinions without being censored. 17 people following it, and for some reason they retweeted Gio. Clown ass.
Why don't you do this? You should follow it right now.
It was already going back and forth with a joke. It's hilarious to me, dog. Caneville is dumb. That's when you know. Listen, for the people in the comment section, right? For the people in the comment section, the song, one of the greatest songs ever invented was "If You Ain't Got No Haters, You Ain't Poppin'," right?
Sure.
And I never thought it was going to go down as one of the greatest hooks ever, right? But what I have realized is this: not till I started doing something, people started doing shit like this. And it made me realize that when people do things like this, it validates that you're headed in the right direction and you're doing something.
For sure.
Yeah. That's what it made me realize. So if nobody ain't talking about you, then you ain't doing nothing.
That's right. And they finna talk about me in about 10 minutes. They'll talk about me real bad. Watch this.
So listen, I want y'all to understand how we deal with stuff like this, bro. Like, it validates that you're doing something right. When people have time in their day to go, I'm gonna log, I'm gonna sign up, I'm gonna put my name, JJ Researcher, and then put the name of the Twitter account, Caneville is done. That's when you know you are doing some shit. That's when you know.
Yeah.
Let's get on up out of here, dog.
I'm with you, dog. I was just thinking about what you're saying. You're right. You know, and funny thing, when you first, I'm gonna tell you what's confusing to a content creator. When you first start, you know, the few people that kind of come along when you first start, they're like, oh, I like this, 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 I like this. And then it's that one dude, bro, you're an idiot, dude. You're like, it throw you off. Like, wait a minute. And then you do something, I like this. Hey, man, coach, that's cool. I like this. Bro, this dude's stupid. I like it. And I'm telling you, and that's what happens. You get kind of confused, and eventually you just be like, you do what I do. You go make a shirt. They call me Coach Hayes, and then you scratch it out. They call me Coach Hates, and you lean into it. And you lean into it. And that's what I'm about to be on the next show. In about 5 minutes, I'm coming. So go get your cane juice ready.
Shout out to Studio One Live, man. He typing real fast in the comment section over there, Hayes. He says, "Street, you do be ignoring folk low key. You and Flo guy. Like this is what they don't understand, Hayes.
Mm-hmm.
Hayes, you know me, right?
Mm-hmm. Just a little bit.
Would I ever ignore anybody? Like, see, what they don't understand is what they call ignoring is sometimes somebody with 500,000 followers who notifications are off, who gets 30 notifications every minute. And when you think that you may be sending something or saying something to me or atting me, right? I don't see it. I don't see it because I've had to turn my notifications off years ago. So Studio One Live, big dog, I've seen you in here like for a long time. I don't know if you need a hug. We could meet somewhere on 183rd Street. I'll give you a hug.
Yeah,
A
dog.
handshake. Oh, no, but I'm just saying, like when you at me, it's not like acting a normal person. I just don't see it.
Damn, my dog ain't normal. You ain't normal no more, dog.
Nah, I ain't normal fool. I'm on some old normal fool. Hold up. I don't even know why you on the same screen as me, dog.
Oh,
Like, yeah,
diggity
we
damn.
we in different we in different stratospheres, bro. I just
My
playing
dog
with you
got
because
a
you're my
flat.
homeboy. We ain't on the same level, dog. We ain't on the same level. But listen, for somebody who think that I ignore them, I take a lot of time from my lady, my beautiful lady, right? And spend a lot of time with y'all. If
That's
I
me
don't
down here
see
real
y'all,
small.
yeah, that's what, if I don't see half the things people say to me, I don't. Shout out to my boy Rich. Rich knows the truth. Rich used to be a dude, a fan in the comment section, and we became friends like that. The stuff I don't see. Okay, 600, 700,000 followers. My notifications not on. If you at me, I might see it next month, though. I might see
Damn.
it next month.
Damn.
I might, dog. It's the truth. It's the truth. Dog, listen. I went through like my likes and stuff on Instagram, verified likes. NBA draft don't like my shit. Like number one, Deion Sanders like number one draft picks don't like my stuff, and it's just something that I become immune to, not because I'm being snobbish. It's just I had to, or my phone to freeze up.
Damn. That boy's on fire.
Yeah, we're in a different strategy. I just hang with Hayes because he light skinned. He get us in certain rooms and shit. You know what I'm saying? He don't curse. You know what I'm saying? But we ain't on the same planet. We ain't on the same planet. You see the YouTube planet?
Ooh, that boy big time in the old coat. That boy big time in the old coat. But guess what, Street? Keep looking in your rearview mirror, boy, because I'm behind you now. What?
Like Deion Sanders?
No, I ain't coming like Deion. I'm bringing more than 4 and 8, baby.
You coming like P. Diddy on us?
I'm coming like Uncle Luke on the Pete video. That's what I'm coming like. Shout out to Uncle Luke in the building.
Shout out to Chris Carter, man. I met Chris Carter yesterday, bro. Sat down, had a meeting with Chris Carter, man. Then did you bring up Uncle Luke, man? Shout out to Chris Carter at FAU.
How about that, y'all? How about y'all like that? How about that? My face on top of his face. How about that, Street? Huh?
Yeah. My dog. Listen, bro. Yeah, man. That's so people who think I would never ignore you in person, bro. I give a lot of my time to followers and people. If you say something to me, I probably didn't see it, man. And I know you got your 36 followers and you don't have that much action on. I'm just saying, people with normal pages, right? They think that my Hayes, you getting there, Hayes. You getting there, dog. They think that my page work the same way they page work, and it don't.
Damn, Street.
It don't. Y'all feeding this bullshit Hayes doing it. I want to.
What? Hold up. You said the man got 36 followers. Damn. I'm just messing with you.
You know what I mean, dog. Like,
I'm like the little puppy. Like, you know how they say, get him, Street. Get him.
My Facebook notifications, I have no clue what goes on in my Facebook notifications. People say to me on Facebook don't even pop up in my notifications because the Footballville page takes over the damn notifications.
Damn.
So listen, dog.
Hold up, this dude's so good. My dog's so good, he finna make me late for my second show.
You can go, man. I'm hollering at the folks, man. Get on up out of here, light skinned wonder.
All right, go ahead. I'm listening.
I'm just saying, only notifications I see is Cote's mama notifications. Them shit pop up every time. I don't know what she be doing. That shit be right there. Big Bertha said, Street, you need to put some lip gloss on. I don't know. I see all her notifications. I'm just saying, dog. I got love for y'all. Whether y'all believe it or not, I know y'all think I'm somewhere that I'm not. I got love for y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I saw you in the street, I say what's up to all y'all. But if you're sending me a message, bro, even in my own group me, like a lot of times, I just don't see it. I don't. See, I think people think because X is more like X don't have all these platforms on his stuff. So X has Caneville in his. So his notification still like he still see you when you're at X. I don't see shit. I'm sorry. I try. I'm gonna pull up my messages on Instagram one day and let y'all see the people that's waiting for me to answer the Instagram messages.
All right, I'm gonna say this. Footballville mama's so big, she used a shovel for a shoehorn. I'm out of here. You got it, Street. Much love. See y'all in a few minutes.
This man been getting these. But listen, bro. Let me take this comment off here because Studio Lyrics, like this man been saying I blocked. This man been saying shit for the last month now. You know what I'm saying, dog? Give you a hug, dog. You need a hug? Where you at, dog? I'll meet you. Come give you a hug, dog. But listen, I don't see him. Like, I don't always see when people at me. I don't always see when people make comments. Some of the comments I don't even want to see because we too busy, man, with our head down, moving in the right direction, man, creating and being creative. Shout out to Taz Haitian K. Taz Haitian K know your boy personally. Show him love every time I see him. You know what I'm saying? It ain't what y'all think it is. But that's enough explaining for me. If you don't believe me, then fuck you. Nasty work. We out of here, bro.
Damn.
Go ahead to your other show, dog. What hey is that? He gone?
My bad. I'm still back here working producer if you don't mind. I'm back here being a producer if you don't mind. Matter of fact, can I walk and go get you some cheesecakes?
Coach A's mama's so fat.
How fat is she?
Dion been trying to get her to play guard and tackle on that offensive line. There's about 9 people on the roster. That's how fat she is. I'm out, bro.
Street of Mama so big, she played 3 positions for Colorado. Guard, center, and tackle. Get back up here. I ain't gonna let you go. Get your behind back.
He got control. He think he can do what he want to do.
Hold up. Guard, center, and tackle. Hey, she sit in the center of the bench. She guard the water cooler and tackle anybody who mess with it. We'll holler at y'all, boy. We out of here. Much love. Peace and hair grease. Peace.